Who is in your soul tribe? And what is a soul tribe? And then what happens and what's possible when you nourish your soul tribe? That's what we're going to talk about today. It's all about soul tribes and how really being conscious about your soul tribe is one of the secrets to growing a really successful business. I'm going to tell you more about this. So hello, I am Laura West, CEO of the Center for Joyful Business and a creative mindset and business success coach, author, speaker, and I am the host of your show today at Joyful Business TV. So for over 20 years, I have been helping conscious, sensitive, creative, and ambitious entrepreneurs who want a different way to run their business. That it's so not about soul crushing strategies and hustling 24/7. I really hope that this show will be like this oasis of sanity for you, truly an oasis of sanity in the business and marketing world. On Joyful Business TV, we talk about conscious and creative marketing and business strategies. Not all the hustle, not the selling your soul, not manipulating. We talk about ideas to grow your business based on passion and purpose. How do you make money doing work you love? And most of all, how do you create positive change in the world with the work that you want to do? And I know along the way, you need to find your voice and really step into being a leader and being willing to be visible. So really stepping into your power, your visibility, to claim your message and your movement. That's the kind of things we talk about here on Joyful Business. And that's what I coach people on all day long. So if you're here live, just want to let you know the layout of the land is that I'm going to talk for about 30 minutes on attracting your soul tribe. And then I will open it up for you. And we'll have an opportunity to have 30 minutes to have conversations about your business or questions you have about your soul tribe or how you're marketing your business. All right. So let's get back to our topic today, which is all about just waving to those of you who are here. So appreciate you coming. So today we're going to talk about attracting your soul tribe, growing your soul tribe, and nourishing your soul tribe. But first of all, it starts with, what is a soul tribe? So I have worked with literally thousands of heart-centered entrepreneurs over the world and all around the world, and women who know that their clients, when you're doing meaningful work, your clients are more than a niche, they're more than a market. And this is really important. Your clients aren't a transaction, right? They really mean something to you. And so you want to take the time to identify who all is in this soul tribe so that you can be more intentional and conscious about the people who are in your community. And that way you can really nourish those relationships. And that makes them real and stronger. And of course, it's really beneficial for everybody, right? For them, for you. So people in your soul tribe, they share similar beliefs, similar thoughts and values about how they approach life, or in this case, business. They might have some similar stories, but their pains and dreams and aspirations are something that we all share, right? In your soul tribe. That's what makes it feel like a tribe, right? You have this common culture where you share the same pains, dreams, aspirations, try and get that word out. And it really becomes the glue that holds everybody together. They want to belong to the community because they find that they're with like-minded, like-hearted people. And studies have shown that one of the most powerful, compelling desires in our life is that we do want to belong. And so when you get really intentional about your soul tribe and start purposely bringing out that culture, then you're going to have more people who want to belong and want to be a part of that. So let's talk about who is in your soul tribe. There's actually 6 different types of people in your tribe. So let's start out. There's actually 3 types of clients. All right, so those are the first 3 types of people in your soul tribe. One, the most obvious, are your present clients, right? People who already know, like, and trust you, who are already working with you. So those are people who are in your soul tribe. Other clients are your past clients. They are still in your soul tribe, even though they're not actively working with you, right? They are actually the ones who are most likely to come back and watch your TV show, watch whatever you have new coming out, watch the new program, still reading your newsletter and refer people to you. And then of course, the third type of client is your future clients, right? Those ones who they're already hanging around you. They're already watching, they're thinking, they're working, they're looking at what you're doing, and they're starting to, it's almost like playing a chess game in their mind, like, I'm kind of interested. Maybe I might want to work with this person. I wonder how this person works. I wonder what they offer. I wonder how that would help me. Oh, looking at their time frame, looking at their schedule. They're moving all the different chess pieces. They're thinking about their money. Could they invest in you? And they really is like they start moving the chess pieces in their mind to determine when they want to work with you. And so you want to be thinking about those future clients who are right there, already poised and ready. The fourth type of person who's in your soul tribe are people who are your colleagues. And this is a little bit different approach, right? You might not think about that. That's why I want to put the attention not just on your market and your niche. That's really important. You want to know really specifically who your best clients ever are. But your soul tribe is bigger than that. It includes those clients and potential clients, past clients, but also includes people like your colleagues. So your colleagues are people who share your passion and purpose in some way. And those are great people to talk to about resources. How does this project work? How does this technology work? How are you doing this? Your colleagues are also people who are potential joint venture partners because you share that passion and purpose. They are the ones who are likely to promote you and to share you, share your products, share your program that you have going on. They're potential affiliate partners. And they're also people who they might have podcast shows, TV shows, things like that, where you could be interviewed on. And there's nothing like colleagues supporting colleagues, which is the whole premise behind women supporting women, right? Women business owners, so that we can be more successful and help each other in every different way. All right, so the fifth group that is part of your soul tribe, they are your raving true fans. Okay. These are people who they just love what you're up to. They may be clients, they may not be clients, they might not ever become a client, but they've ran into you along the way and they just love what you do. And they can't wait to share you. And you never know how that's going to happen. It might be they're great referral partners. It might be they just tell everybody about you. They send people to your newsletter, your website, your podcast, your TV show. But these raving true fans are people that I know. I have, one woman I'm thinking of in particular. She used to be an editor of a national magazine, and we got together and I published an article about joy rituals in this national magazine called Motto Magazine. And I still see her like looking at my stuff from time to time. And, we're still connected, right? I know that she's a raving true fan of my message, and you never know when the time is right, how you might connect with somebody and be able to invite them into something else, right? The sixth group is, these are people who are what I call kind of on the fringes of the soul tribe, right? They're the ones that are hanging out kind of in the back. They're really fascinated and they're really curious. And maybe they're not even sure why they're here. And maybe you're not sure why they're here, right? They might be somebody you run into at a networking meeting. It could be that they're a future client in the making. We always hear that it takes like 9 marketing touches for somebody before they actually make a decision to work with you. And I think that is so true. I know that people will just take little baby steps and experiment and get a little taste and introduction into what you're doing. And then eventually they might become a client. So just imagine that those people who are on the fringes, those fascinated and curious, are your future clients. They also might be people who are raving fans, or they might become a colleague, or they might become a referral partner, or they might introduce you to somebody who's just amazing. So you never know, who all these people are, but it's really great to be really clear about who's in your soul tribe so that you can start nourishing these relationships in different ways. And most importantly, you want to gather these people around because they are all dream believers, right? And you want to have dream believers all around you in your own personal soul tribe. So here's the thing, is you really never know where where things are going to come from, right? Where opportunities are going to come from. I do believe that the universe works through opportunities. It puts opportunities in your path, right? And these opportunities come through people. So they're going to come through the people who are in your soul tribe. All right. So like in my Joyful Business Soul Tribe, we have common values and qualities. We're all creative, passionate, creative in our own way, passionate, conscious entrepreneurs. Many in my soul tribe are highly sensitive, highly intuitive, highly creative, and they really want to grow their business. But they want to grow their business in a different way. And some of them are clear about that. And some of them are just looking for, hey, isn't there a different way to grow my business? That might be you. But what I know is that people in my soul tribe, they're change makers. They want to take their gifts, their work, and they want to make a difference in the world, a positive difference. And they would love to make really great money at it, right? These are all some of the common values that we share. So I'm always listening to that. I'm listening to that conversation so that I can pull things out and bring that out in articles, bring that out on the TV show, right? Bring it out so that people really feel like they belong, going back to that sense of belonging. And I'm also always picking up and speaking to them in what I call a common lexicon, right? Like we have this Joyful Business lexicon. For those of you who are listening, who are in this, been in this Joyful Business Soul Tribe for a while, you know what I'm talking about. I've had clients who just say, I need to have a glossary, like a dictionary for joyful business. But we do talk about things like flowmentum, how to get into the flowmentum. We talk about your personal energy system. And of course, we talk about your soul tribe and your best clients ever. And these are things that people in the soul tribe know and they feel a part of, and they feel like they're included and they know what we're talking about. I also talk about joy flow sightings. If we have time, we'll talk about that at the end of this show today. But joy flow sightings are a ritual that you do where you take a moment to see the positive, to see what's working in your business, what's working in your life, instead of what you haven't done on the to-do list, right? You take time to see what is going on. And then you really celebrate, acknowledge, and feel that gratitude for what is working. And so we do that on each of our calls. And whether it's a group call or private coaching call. And so all my clients know, okay, they start leading. All right, here's my joy flow sightings. Here's my joy flow. And it makes them feel a part of this soul tribe. And it's, because it's something that we all really value. So I want you to take a moment, and I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Take a moment, take a breath, and really bring into your imagination your own soul tribe. Right? The real people who are already around you, those clients, past clients, future clients, your colleagues, your own raving true fans, and maybe even some of those people who are fascinated and curious about you, and neither one of you know why yet. And just imagine them for a moment. And see that relationship to you, almost as though you can see the energetic golden threads that tie you to each of these people, right? And I could see that golden thread kind of sparkling with possibilities that you may not even know what those possibilities are yet. But you have common interests, common purpose, you share values, pains, dreams, aspirations. And as you think about these people, what is one thing that you notice? What I know is that when you slow down to picture them, people in your soul tribe are real people, right? They're not nameless. It's not a nameless, faceless market or niche. Again, that's important to define. But when you think about your soul tribe, these are real people. And you really want to take time to connect with that and really acknowledge that these are real people that you're talking to when you send out your newsletter, when you do your TV show. I know right before I do my TV show, I imagine different people who are in my soul tribe. When I write my newsletter, I write to one person who's in my soul tribe. Might be somebody different every week. But it's like, these are real people who have real lives, families, dreams, health concerns, worries, money issues, global worried issues, what's next, what's going on around the world. And being able to acknowledge that and being real, that makes you more approachable. And the more real you are, the more approachable, what we call more authentic, that makes you more magnetic. So hopefully we're getting you a little bit more clearer on who's in your soul tribe so that you can actually do that. So one of the things I want to mention too is I want to bust a myth, which is, or maybe shift the myth, I guess. As entrepreneurs, we often feel this like intense pressure that we have to constantly be growing our list. It's about more, new people, new people, new people. And there's pressure to build our list to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. So yes, you want to build your list, right? It's like we don't throw it all out, but you also want quality, right? And those are the people who are in your soul tribe. And as you think about who's in your soul tribe, also remember that each one of those people in your soul tribe, they have access to the next person who could be into your, come into your soul tribe. They have access to the next 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, 500 people who are in your soul tribe. So the treasure, the real treasure and the real gold is right in front of you, right? When someone is in your soul tribe and they've, have bought into your culture and bought into your vision, and they are raving fans of that, they're going to want more. They're going to want to binge watch your TV show, right? Or your podcast. They're going to want to share it with others, right? And bring more people into the soul tribe. They're going to be the ones who are going to sign up for your free gift and your newsletter. And then they're going to keep watching and keep reading what you offer. And then they're going to join in and get some experiences with you. And when they have a good experience and have some results, they're going to join again, right? Those are those past clients joining again and again. And next thing you know, they're going to buy the book. They're going to buy your journal. They're going to take the program. They're going to want to work with you privately. It's like somebody doesn't just, most of the time, you don't do one thing and then that's it. If you really love what somebody's up to, then you do more, right? I mean, how many times have we found somebody and binge watch all their podcasts? I had somebody the other day who was on this TV show and she said, I didn't get anything done today because I found your TV show and I binge watched all day and watched all the episodes. I just did this with a show called Discovery of Witches. I watched all these, the free first 2 seasons free on Amazon. And then I bought the trial to Sundance, right, to watch the 3rd season. And then after all of that, I went to Amazon and bought and read the books, right? So I'm on my 3rd book now, even though I'd already seen the movies. Because when we find something that we like, when we find a message that resonates with us, we want more. And we want it in different shapes and different forms. All right, so as you're thinking about your soul tribe, I also want to give you an invitation right now. So what is possible if you loved on your soul tribe right now, right? Thinking about those clients, 3 different types of clients, your colleagues, your raving fans, those who are fascinated and curious by you. What would be possible if you just started reaching out and giving them unexpected gifts? Maybe you email them, beyond your newsletter, or in your newsletter, maybe you give them your favorite playlist, your favorite book, your favorite ritual. I'm getting ready to go on a trip to Costa Rica. So right now I'm looking for favorite travel outfits and accessories and things like that. Sharing your list of your favorite things, giving them a little glimpse into your life, but giving them something unexpected. Maybe you just share a poem with them, or a social photo, like a meme on a photo. For some reason the name is escaping me. Photo quotes, and really treat them like they matter, right? That it's not just about, I got to get new people, but it's like the people who are right here, right now, like I just talked to a colleague the other day, and she's just really gone through a really super tough year. Right. And so I have some cards that I have nearby. Lots of times I send, I put nice things and supportive things on Facebook or on LinkedIn or Instagram. But, every now and then I take the time to just do some snail mail and send a card. And so I'm sending her a card that's a beautiful, cool card, so that she'll know that she's thought of. And she'll remember that, and I'm not doing it to be manipulative or anything like that. It's genuinely coming from my heart. How can I come from that generosity of spirit? Now, of course, you can't always send a card to every single person you meet, but you can do things that are unexpected. You can send them a virtual card. You can just send them a message and say, hey, I know your husband was getting ready to go through that surgery. How did it go? You could just check in with people. You can let people know, hey, I know you were just launching your new TV show. How did it go? I'm sending you good vibes, that kind of thing. It's like and you never know where it's going to go. It might be that you just sent some good vibes out into the world, and that was enough, right? And that felt good. So that raised your vibrational level. And then other things good will happen, throughout the day, and other connections will be made. It might be that that person then showed up a little differently with somebody in their life. Or maybe they remember you next time when they're looking for people to speak on their summit. You just never know where all these, again, the universe works through opportunities. There's also something that you want to do and practice, like a practice that you want to do with your soul tribe, which is what I call deep listening. And, as you're having these conversations and looking and talking with different people in your soul tribe, you want to really practice. It's really easy to have just that conversation, at this level, but you want to listen at that deeper level and be looking for, what are the themes that you're hearing? What are the patterns? What is the energy that's going on? Is there a commonality? Are you hearing things? There was a while there, I know at the end of in 2021, where I kept hearing people over and over again saying they're reevaluating because of COVID and just the way the world has changed. And so they were reevaluating their business and what they really wanted to be doing and what they didn't want to be doing. And so that became a really great article where I talked about, are you reevaluating, right? These are great things to be able to put in your marketing idea journal. When you have these conversations, be able to see the themes and the patterns and what people are talking about. Gosh, probably 15 years ago, I had a series of VIP, like client creative business retreats for clients. And I think there was 4 of them. And every single person at the time asked, okay, give me the lowdown on how to create a sales page. How do I make it easy? How do I get this done? Tell me what's on a sales page. And so I created a product called How to Create Easy and Successful Sales Pages. I had clients who were like, how do I plan? And they start thinking about spreadsheets and banks, and they really resist all this heady work that they need to do to create a plan. And yet they want some sort of guide. And so I came out with the Joyful Business Guide, which has now turned into the Joyful Business Plan, which is a creative approach to business planning that will help guide you throughout the year. Your next products, your next articles, your next themes, your topics are all right there in your soul tribe. You just want to practice that deep listening. So you'll hear their dreams and you'll hear their aspirations. And I know for a lot of my clients, I would say, gosh, 95% of my clients, they want to write a book. They want to create a card deck. They want to lead a retreat, maybe even own a retreat center. And that's in their vision. Whenever we talk about their vision, at least one of those things, if not all 3 of them, are in their vision. And so that's what I use for examples lots of times, because those are the things that I hear from my clients. So those are the stories that I tell. When you do your card deck, or if I talk about making money, how would you make more money with your card deck? How would you use your book to become more visible, become a leader? I also hear my clients who are sensitives, creatives, intuitives, sometimes introverts, but they're all really conscious entrepreneurs. And so I use that language in my stories and my examples for, how do highly creative people focus and get something done, because I hear that as a theme all the time. How do highly intuitive people who are more sensitive, how do they manage their energy? Because it's even more important to manage your energy. The busier the busier you get, you got to really still pay attention to that. It also gives me ideas for who to joint venture with. I joint ventured last year or so. I can't remember when it was, last year, I think, with a woman who taught how to create a card deck. So, I mean, it was the perfect joint venture, right? And I have lots of people sign up. I made great affiliate money, and I brought this really great service to my clients. And I've seen several of my clients now create these really great card decks. So they actually get stuff done. So it's like a win-win-win for everybody. You also hear about common fears and saboteurs, obstacles, blocks that your clients have. This is so perfect, right? You've got the dreams, but you also have the common fears. And so these are the perfect things for great articles, for creating a special program, because you constantly hear these same things from people in your soul tribe. One of the things I heard over and over again, I still hear, is that a lot of my people in my soul tribe, they're afraid of sales. They don't want to be too salesy, or maybe they don't think they're good enough to enroll people into a program. And most of all, they just dread the idea of sales. And so I created a whole program around how I do it, which was what I call elegant enrollment. And that it helps, it's a very natural and authentic way to enroll clients easily. And part of that comes from knowing your soul tribe and nourishing your soul tribe, and that deep listening, so that you create things for your soul tribe in your articles and your TV shows and your marketing, so that they know, like, and trust you, right? And they feel like you're magnetic. So by the time they come to a conversation with you, they're already practically enrolled. So that's part of the secret to elegant enrollment. We have another episode on that you can listen to, and I really dig in, and so you can get a lot more information about that as well. So one of my invitations to you, the second one is, first one was to think about your soul tribe. The second one is to actually interact with your soul tribe and to reach out to someone every day in your soul tribe for any reason, just to check in on them, and then really listen, practice that deep listening, and hear, what's going on for them. And if nothing else, just appreciate who's in your soul tribe. Again, they will appreciate being seen and heard, and really get that feeling like they belong. All right. I also want to wrap up today with, I hope you enjoyed all that about your attracting your soul tribe, attracting and nourishing your soul tribe, and how that can really make a difference in the success of your business and how you create everything in your business. The last thing I want to tell you about is, I love to end with joy flow sightings. So this is a great opportunity to just take a moment and scan your week or your day and write down 3 things that are going well, right? 3 things that are working in your business and in your life. One of my celebrations is always this TV show. I'm so grateful that I was invited to it, that I said yes, and I'm meeting so many interesting people. And it's just been something that's been really fun to do, to be able to get my expression out there. And it's really attracting a lot of attention. And so I'm really super grateful that I am doing this TV show. That's one of the things on my joy flow list. Positive psychology is focused on how we can broaden and build. And so we want to broaden and build on our strengths, on our successes, on our joys, on what's working. And so that's why it's so important to take time to acknowledge and expand it. So yeah, just take time to look at, what are 3 synchronicities that have happened to me or happened to you. I was thinking about me with, I'm getting ready to go to Costa Rica soon. And just the conversation around Costa Rica is giving me so much energy with people. Plus, I'm getting all sorts of great recommendations on clothes, good travel clothes, and accessories, travel accessories, great places to go, things like that. And having conversations about people who want to go on retreats to Costa Rica, which is my plan in the future, is to offer retreats in Costa Rica. All right. So we're going to wrap up for today. I hope you took a moment to write down some joy flow sightings, or we'll do that after this show. I really thank you for watching today. Stay tuned if you're live, and we'll have some time just to have some conversation and go from there. If you would like to know more about Joyful Business, you can go to joyfulbusiness.com, and there's some great resources there. Just sign up and you'll get my newsletter, and you'll get more of this type of creative approach to, the soul nourishing approach to growing your business. All right. Thanks so much. And until next time, take good care. Thank you for watching this episode of Joyful Business TV. I want to invite you to get more creative strategies and support for growing your business. You can start right now by activating your abundance mindset with a really powerful creative visualization that will help you get into the universal abundance current, one of my favorite things to do. And you'll also get a companion 7-day journal that will help you create a daily habit of co-creating with the universe. These are two powerful resources that you can get started right now to help grow your business and activate that abundant mindset. You just go over to activateabundancegift.com